You ever realize how fast life comes at you? Like disrespectfully fast. 1 minute, you're you're okay, you're fine, you're going to work, you're doing your normal routine or whatever seems normal to you, and then suddenly everything just hits. That's truly how it's felt for me for a really long time. And I would have experienced two different conversations today that kind of evoked this topic for me. And I wanted to talk about it a little bit more. How it doesn't seem like it's one thing that's happening during this time. It feels as though it's everything hitting you at once. And then you're sitting there wondering, like, when the heck did all this happen? And you're left wondering, like, when did the ground beneath me move? Like, this earthquake that's happening right now, when did this happen? How did this happen? And you have less than a second to realize that the calm that you once felt is now turned into chaos. You went from just living to trying to live through each day. No kind of warning, no gentle transition. You go from waking up in the morning to going into work and you're fired. Like, honestly, like turning your world upside down. It's just immediately. At least it feels like it's spiraling. And sometimes it's not even the problems themselves that shake you, it's the speed and how quickly your sense of stability just disappears. How disoriented it is to lose your footing in seconds. It's like one day you trust yourself, then the next day you're questioning everything, questioning your strength, your choices, your body, your mind, every single thing that you could think about. And for me, I started replaying a lot of moments. Started wondering, did I miss a sign? Was there a chapter that was skipped? Should I have seen that coming? And sometimes it honestly feels like this is your fault, Tiffany. But sometimes life just doesn't come with announcements. Sometimes it doesn't prepare you. Sometimes it just rewrites the rules and you're expected to adapt to it mid sentence. And when that happens, I hate when people love to offer silly phrases. Stay positive, it'll pass. Stay positive, it'll pass. Don't you see me going through something right now? I don't want to stay positive. I want to name what I'm going through. I feel sad. Allow me to feel sad. Don't try to fix me in this moment, please. I want to feel sad. I want and if you don't like that I'm feeling sad, then go. That's fine. But I want to feel sad. I want to feel like everything is being ripped from underneath me. I know I'll be okay, but like allow me to feel how I feel. Another one that I hate, another thing that I hate people saying, and hate is a strong word. Hate is a strong word. But another phrase I hate people using, I dislike it, is everybody has bad days. I ain't asking you about everybody. I'm telling you that I'm having a bad day. So can you can you can you just acknowledge that I said I'm having a bad day? I acknowledge you when you say you're having a bad day. That's all I want you to do. Just check in on me. Tiffany, are you okay? Um, would you like to go for a walk? Do you want to go on the beach? Do you want to soak your foot in a hot tub? Like, I'm sorry, that's actually very annoying. But don't tell me everyone has bad days. I wish more that as human beings we were a little bit more sensitive to each other because no man truly is an island. That's where I feel like the world has screwed us up a little bit. And for the people that do that, stop. Because when you're inside the storm, those words, they don't offer comfort. And if you're anything like me, I honestly, they go over my head. Because some seasons are truly heavy, some of them hurt like hell. And pretending otherwise only make me, and I'm pretty sure other humans feel like they're alone. Like, oh my goodness, am I the only one going through this? So nobody else in the world going through this? And the world itself is cruel. We know this. But no one truly wants to feel alone. Allow people to process how they, especially if they're processing in a healthy way, a healthy manner. And healthy can truly mean naming what's going on with you right now. I am sad. I am hurt. Don't know how I feel, but I don't feel like myself. Like, just allow people to feel that way. And actually, what helps more when persons are in this situation is just being honest enough to say, this is hard. I didn't expect this at all. I am overwhelmed. And don't tell people that they're being dramatic. And don't try to solve their problem. Some people don't want you to solve their problem. They just want to tell their truth. You know, it's their truth. Allow them to speak their truth. Because sometimes when everything hits at once, your nervous system thinks that you need to fix your entire life immediately. You don't. You don't need to fix it all immediately. You only have to be there. That's it. Just be. Be there for a few seconds. Be with yourself for a few minutes. Drink some water. Slow down. Sit down. Go outside. Go for a walk. Listen to music. Or if you're anything like me, listen to a good audiobook. Take a deep breath. One of those that actually hit your chest. I used to hate when people tell me, just take a deep breath. But it's honestly one of the only things that you can control. Just take a deep breath. And these are not things that I learned growing up. I had to learn these the hard way. So I don't want you to learn them the hard way. So listen to your girl. And during those moments when things are heavy are also not moments for you to make big decisions or big conclusions. And know that those moments don't define who you are or what it all even means. But you surviving cannot. I like pointing my finger. The meaning can wait, but survival cannot. And in those moments, that's all you need to do. You just need to survive. I'm really bad at this because I keep looking at the viewfinder. You just need to survive. That's it. Because sometimes the way it truly shows up heavy, it feels like your body is unfamiliar, feels like you're in a hospital room that you had no intentions of being in last year, because I was in the hospital last year. It feels like tiredness just lingering even after you've had 12 hours of sleep. How am I still tired? Sometimes it also shows up going to work every day while you're eating out from the inside, where it feels like you're being destroyed inside out, like you're unraveling, that everything around you is changing, that the future that you so had planned out is dissolving. Like, who asked you to do that? Like, I had plans, but you have just let it. Just let it. Just let it. Sometimes it feels like grief and no one died, there's no funeral. Sometimes it feels like money stress that really hit you in your chest. Sometimes it feels like being the reliable one and realizing that no one is checking on you. Sometimes it feels like you've inherited pain. You've inherited wounds from family that weren't even your fault, but somehow it's your responsibility to heal. Feels like you're doing everything right and you're still behind. You're exhausted, you're unsure. And if you're anything like me, you are high functioning on the outside, but barely but barely keeping it together on the inside. In those moments, I have felt, and in those moments, I felt like I wanted the universe to swallow me whole. Just swallow me and don't spit me out. And that's not at all what I wanted. And I didn't give up. And I don't want you to either. All I wanted was that the heaviness, the weight that I was carrying, to ease, to stop. And sometimes I still feel like I'm there. So if you're there, and so if you are in that position where right now, this moment just makes no sense to me, no sense at all, it's not a moment where you need to figure everything out. You don't. You do not need to figure everything out. It's just where you stay. Temporarily. I would encourage you to snack on something. Drink water. Let a day or a few days pass. You have force in life to teach you a lesson. And it doesn't show weakness. You're definitely not a failure. And I think the part that we usually have confusion with is knowing that this is how people survive. This is truly how people survive when life comes at them fast. And that's all you have to do in the moment. It's all you have to do in those moments. In those moments where you feel like, yep, this is it for me. I have tried all I needed or all I could. Stop trying. Stop. And I don't mean stop trying in a bad way. I mean, give yourself a break. Do something else that you like. I probably shouldn't say this, but don't shop for work. Go to the beach. Or after work, go to the beach. And I'm a Caribbean girl, so that's why I said the beach. Go for a walk. Come to my coffee farm. Do something for you just because. All you need to do in those moments where life feels like it's coming at you fast is to survive. That's it. Short and sweet. This this really hit me today because I saw two people that I care about having a bad day. And I wish I could take all the bad days away from all the people in all the worlds. But it's usually just the things that we can control that makes life a little bit easier. Just survive. Per usual, I will talk to you soon.